But anyways, Michael and Grace, thanks. Welcome to the show. And we need to talk sport.
Yeah,
but, please, hellos to Ugandans.
Okay, hello Ugandans. I want to let you know that we are now on board and we want to tell you the good information that is coming from the world of sport. Just like we usually tell you, we always buy Uganda and we build Uganda, so we shall keep dwelling into Ugandan sport. And I want to send my salutations to the colleagues that were here earlier, coming from the Uganda Transplant Games probably. And I want to really tell everybody out there that if at all you've had any organ transplant, these guys are there for you. Transplant Uganda at ISU. Please go there, join these people, because they have a very good cause, and I really feel this is something that everybody needs, because in 100 families, at least you can find 80% of the families that have had people with transplantation. So please join these guys, and you could be one of the sportsmen or athletes that have gone through transplant and can be another very good, useful athlete for the nation.
Okay, nice. I am wondering how to come back from that. But good afternoon, viewers. It's good to be here. And just to add on what Michael has said, as a person who has lived, who witnessed someone who has gone through a very massive operation, they may not have gone through a transplant. I think using sport to rehabilitate and even make meaning,
spread awareness.
Make meaning from someone's life is a good initiative. So all Ugandans, as they say, they need support. Ugandans who feel they can support the gift of life through this, please join them in their fun day. And for more details, I think keep it UBC. We shall have you updated with everything. Yeah, and many,
let me just add one thing. Many Ugandans enjoy listening this other side of life. They will listen to the illegal transplants that have been.
The rumors.
The rumors about illegal transplants. When you go to hospital, maybe after an accident, they pick out your lungs, stuff like that. These guys are legit. Don't receive everything as a Ugandan in denial. Don't. Look for the positives, because like I told you when the guys were in studio, that you do not know, you may be the next. As you kid around, you may need a kidney transplant in a minute, in an instant. But anyway, Grace, the Uganda cricket team will need a quick recovery, not a transplant. in Qatar, where they are. They lost the first ODI to the home nation by 10 runs. You watched or followed?
I followed the game critically. This is, I would like to tell Ugandan, this is our first ODI since July last year, when we failed to make it in the ODI series in Jersey. So the boys came back in full swing. They elected to bowl first. They won the toss, elected to bowl first. But in I think they didn't count their chances well. Qatar was definitely a better team, taking the chance and scoring 77 runs before they suffered a wicket in the first innings. But thankfully, the team caught up in their bowling. Juma Miyaji and Riyazat Alisha giving away 124 runs in the first 20 overs, which was very hurtful to the team. And by the end of the 50 overs, Qatar had 250 runs for 9 wickets. And when the chase came in, still Uganda started very slow. Our top batters, Simon Sesazi, Ronald Lutaya, and Rogers Mukasa, all suffered wickets in the first 3 overs. So it was
a bad day out.
It was a bad day in office. But thankfully, Alpesh Ramjani and Riyazat Alisha came in the middle order, and
stabilized the boats.
Yes, and scored 107 runs together. They had a partnership that collected that to bridge the gap for Uganda. And but in the batting, we had a lot of mistakes that we suffered a lot of runouts. So by the 43rd over, we were already 10 men out, and by the time we were 10 men out, we had scored 240 runs, losing to Qatar by 10 runs. What do I have to say about this? I think for a team that is coming back to an ODI game, which is 50 overs, we've been playing a lot of T20. It was a good start. But then I hope the coach is seeing where we can improve and where we can work on as we go into our next game tomorrow. I wouldn't want us to be in Qatar and lose all our 4 games and come back as we just traveled to Qatar. So I'm hoping the team can recover tomorrow from the mistakes, and we put on a good show tomorrow.
Yeah, if you've been watching this show, Grace has told you when the team was leaving, was flagged off the other week, that despite the fact that in the T20 rankings we are close to Qatar, they outmuscle us in the one-day international. That is the 50-over game, and of course we pray that the team recovers and gets results on board, because almost a year after since they played is a big time. It's like you take a year without opening your computer, you come back, open it, you may not even know where the start button is. Michael Senfuma Luwandaga, the Uganda UPL sides in the Uganda Premier League are doing pretty well in the Stanbic Uganda Cup.
Yes, we've already seen a couple of them qualify for the next round, but one of the games that was really eye-catching is Alexis Abide's first duty at Vipers during the course of the week, because they had to travel and play a game away from home up against Wakiso Giants. And what really caught my eye in this one was the fact that Alexis Abide outmuscled the goal drought at Vipers, because they had gone 7 games without scoring a single goal. And out of this fixture, in the 79th minute, Ashraf Mandela managed to score a goal after that Martin Chiza assist up against Wakiso Giants. But still, Fabian Mutombora is one of the goalkeepers to talk about, because in all the games Vipers has played in this 49th edition of the Uganda Cup, we've seen them qualify through penalties. So Fabian Mutombora has really been very good at penalty saving, and probably we could see him be Burundi's #1 choice goalkeeper when they get into the AFCON qualifiers and World Cup qualifiers. But also we got to see another fixture that was between Solitiro Bright Stars up against Chiinda Boys. And in this one, Solitiro really put up a very nice performance, having